So is it finally over for Bitcoin? Because the price, which was clearly in an uptrend since a couple of days, has now started showing this bearishness. And if you also look at this scenario parallelly, we just found out the price of Bitcoin might be forming this so-called distribution schematic from Wyckoff. And we are going to talk about all of this in today's video, and also look at where the trend might be possibly heading in the immediate short term and also for the upcoming days. So if you like what you just heard, then please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now let's look at this in a 4-hour time frame before we jump into bigger time frame, because we were talking about this ascending broadening wedge scenario. I was very clear. I even shared this on my Twitter account. If you have been following me there, you can see if Bitcoin fails to regain its support over 23k, here's what could be unfolding: a possible retracement around this 21,500, 21,600 range. And this is exactly where we came, and now we are showing some support around that area. But we know parallelly the price of Bitcoin could be forming relief rally type of scenario, just like as shown here in an example according to Wyckoff. Yes, this here is also in a 4-hour time frame, which is indicating here in the immediate short term the price could be showing this relief rally before again continuing this downtrend. And we know this scenario so far is playing out perfectly and also giving us a warning sign for the immediate short term. Yes, for the immediate short term, because we know as long as we remain above 20,000, it is not looked as a bigger trade. But if you fail to hold the support around 20,000, this scenario could turn very ugly for Bitcoin. And why? Because we know parallelly, right, the price is also forming this uptrend reversal pattern. According to this uptrend reversal pattern, if this trend is going to continue further here to the downside, you can see guys, after some range bound here, because we have reached the target from this ascending broadening wedge, right? So what we are expecting in the immediate short term, some relief rally, just like as shown here in an example in phase E. You can see a relief rally before price again starts showing weakness and even continue this downtrend. Yes, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to test the support which we have around this 20,000 to 21,000 before again choosing a trend duration, because according to this uptrend reversal pattern or so-called rising wedge, we can see the target is somewhere around 21,000 to 20,900 area. But according to this here, according to this ideal buy investor from Stan Weinstein, we can see in a weekly time frame this reversal was expected. Yes, if you have been following me for a while, you know guys, I was showing you with this example. In the immediate short term, there could be a retracement, price coming back to test the support around this 30-week moving average before deciding what to do next. And if you look at this right now, this 30-week moving average is around 21,600 area, and price of Bitcoin is around 21,900 to 22,000 range. So what does this actually trying to show us here? In the immediate short term, we do have support, not just only because we reached the target on 21,600, but also the target from this 30-week moving average, which is also lining exactly around 21,600 range. So in the immediate short term, this is definitely going to look as a support. But what we are expecting, the price after range bound, some relief rally to go even lower towards this target line from uptrend reversal pattern or rising wedge. Now let me show you with another very interesting reason. Now, before we talk about this leading indicator, please guys, if you haven't destroyed that like button, then do it right now. And for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So those who have been following me for a while, you guys knew I was showing you the price of Bitcoin was showing this impulsiveness, but without touching any of the CPI line, which made it a VCPI, and VCPI usually attracts the price either towards the bottom line, center line, or the top line before choosing a trend duration here in this manner. And now you can see the price of Bitcoin came exactly at the CPI area, and now it's no more a VCPR. Now it is a line which acts as support between 20,000 to 22,000 price range. Yes guys, these lines are definitely going to be acting as one very important line of support. And if we do see a move in here in this manner, then we can see guys, the bottom CPI line is still above 20,000, which is going to be one of those most strongest support line for Bitcoin, because we are expecting the price after some range bound could show even further weakness here to the downside, but that is okay because we can see some very strong support is also lining parallelly for Bitcoin. And beside this, guys, beside this example, even this golden cross scenario which I shared on my Twitter account yesterday, you can see here, history shows Bitcoin after golden cross liquidates the over leverage longs before turning bullish, and I showed you with this very simple example. So one more time, guys, if you are unaware of my Twitter account, it's crypto Anup. Feel free to follow me there. So now if we look at this chart here, with each and every golden cross, the price has first show this impulsiveness, but after golden cross you can see we did saw a retracement before again continuing this uptrend. Beside this black zone event, you can see in most of the cases after golden cross the price has showed some retracement before again continuing this uptrend. And in our case, right, a very similar scenario could be playing out just like here. If you look at this price structure carefully, you can see impulsive movement with range bound before continuing this uptrend. And now what I'm going to do, I am going to add this with the current Bitcoin scenario. You can also see golden cross led to a retracement before turning bullish. So what we can see here is a very similar price movement. You can see the price after this impulsive movement is also doing a very similar structure just like here from the past price action. So as long as we remain above 20,000, we are still expecting this price to continue here to the upside towards 24,500 to 25,000 range before choosing an actual trend direction. But in the medium short term, if we do see any sort of a relief rally now, this could be a temporary relief rally, just like as shown here in the example from Y curve, since we are in phase E, right, before again showing this weakness before again continuing here to the downside towards the target area from 20,000 to 21,000 range. Yes, guys, this is definitely going to be looked as our potential upcoming target, but for the medium short term, please do not panic because we are still above the key line of support, which is 20,000. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please destroy the like button, and for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.